Yo, what up, everybody? Animac here for Anime Uproar. Welcome to another episode of Rant Cafe, the craziest podcast on the Anitube. We have been in an arc of tournaments lately, and today is no exception. We're going to be debating the best character in Boku no Hero, My Hero Academia, etc. We have 16 contenders. We have 5 panelists here. And we're going to be voting, debating, and voting. Each person, each character with 3 votes wins, as usual. And joining me today, we have Nox, Taku, and All Day Anime, the regular dudes. What's up, guys?
Great. Yo. How are you? One at a time is easier to manage, but great.
I'm like, what's up, guys? Great. How are you?
Damn, you regular failed. Dudes.
Yeah. Freaking Canadians.
We also have Soul Maka back.
Yo. How you all doing?
Welcome back, man. And back by very popular demand, Teching 101. What's up, bro?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me back. I didn't even know there was that much of a strong fan following here, but I appreciate it.
Yeah. We have, in the previous stream you were on, in the comments, there's a lot of people like, you got to have Teching on more often. Teching.
Yeah, I was one of those.
I'm here. I'm around.
Yeah, so really good. Glad that we able to oblige, have you back on. Thank you for your time. No problem. You're a big Boku no Hero guy yourself. You made a whole video on freaking Aoyama. So
yeah,
I'm so proud of you.
And today I'm going through the whole class of 1A. Today I did Jiro's video. It was 28 minutes long. So
wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. So, by the way, I'm pretty sure I'm top comment on your Aoyama video.
It might be, probably, yeah.
Also, guys, just so you know, before everyone in the chat, welcome, of course. Just so you know, before you start complaining, we can only do 16 people. And we decided to do people who won't spoil the manga and also people who we know, a decent amount about. So not like a random class 1B student and stuff like that. So yes, people already in the chat, where's Toru? Nox is pissed that Best Genist is not there. I'm sorry, guys. There can only be...
Okay. So, guys, let's get this straight. I am really happy that I had 0 contribution in picking the 16 characters or making the list, because I don't see Tokoyami. I don't see Best Genist, who's easily the greatest character of all time.
Whoa. Edgeshot is...
Okay, I'm kidding. Calm down.
We fucked up on Tokoyami, now that I think of it.
What about Mount Lady, though? Mount Lady, come on.
Yeah, no one likes
her.
Mount Lady is a legitimate
We
concern.
don't need to. She's got a giant ass.
Only 2 professional heroes.
On giant
I don't know. Giant ass already puts her above Bakugo in my opinion.
Honestly speaking, with the large cast of My Hero Academia, you could probably just do 2 tournaments of these,
Yeah, it's a huge cast. It's a huge cast. And we could, if people like this, we could do like a best girl, bracket or best student, whatever, right? So there's plenty of options. But like I said, we had to settle on 16. It was 16 that I think are the most popular. And so no Aoyama. I'm sorry, guys.
Aoyama!
Never stop
twinkling. Never stop twinkling. That's my new motto.
I'm concerned about the lack of Tokoyami love, but I can. That's my favorite character, but I can bear it for this. We'll be all right.
Yeah. Wow.
By the way, I see Josh Duffney in the chat. Shout out to him. We met him in real life at Anime North. That was great.
Damn.
Oh, sweet.
He trolled me so hard. He's like, "Yo, are you Briggs, the Fortnite streamer?" I'm like,
Ano Otaku, thank you for $2 to save for my dose of rants and maid cafes. Yes, the maid aspect of this cafe has not been developed yet, but
dude, why didn't you just tell me I have a maid outfit? I could award it.
All right, next time.
I'm just kidding. I do not have that. I have a bunch of weird shit in my prop trunk, but that's not one of them. Yeah.
Me neither yet.
Yeah.
By the way, if you want to see the full bracket, guys, you can link it it's linked in the description. It'll take you to the Twitter page where it's posted. And Briggs made up the bracket, and he decided to really go hard by pinning a bunch of popular characters against each other in the first round because he didn't want everyone to sweep through the first round like in previous times. So it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
It's going to be fucking crazy, but I like it.
I propose.
And remember, guys,
swapping out Todoroki for Tokoyama right
now.
No, Todoroki. Bro, I just rewatched. I'm working on a video, and I just rewatched the Stain fight, and Todoroki is fucking absolute badass against Stain. So, Briggs, why don't you watch some Boku no Hero and shut your mouth?
I mean,
That was a
Post
bit intense, but
that was a little bit.
Really, just chill out.
Post-Stain, Todoroki's been in a decline, but tournament arc and Stain arc, Todoroki's amazing.
I completely disagree. I think pre-Stain and post-Stain, he sucks. Like through the tournament, I hated him so much.
So Stain is like the dividing factor on
Yeah.
Stain is the dividing factor of the whole
This is
series.
the apex. This is the dividing point of the series right here.
Well, after the tournament, he started to have his own ambition. He didn't have daddy issues. He started to try to get stronger and not just rely on his OP quirk.
Yeah, well, okay, look, he doesn't have daddy issues in the same way, but it's not like he's like, okay, Dad, let's go fishing now. We're best friends. Like, there's kind of some. They're getting better at it, but there's still a long road
looks
ahead
like
there.
this bracket's gonna need another one of those Todoroki speeches.
By the way, I knew it. We have Tazka in the chat saying, I personally like the manga bubble guy. Yes. I knew it. Someone was going to mention the manga bubble guy from Class 1B that we know nothing about. I knew it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the washing machine hero from the last chapter. Like,
no, I'm talking about the manga.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
The
now.
gag character. Yeah. Okay, do you guys want to get into this lovely bracket or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, and remember, guys, never stop twinkling.
Yes.
That's my new motto.
I want to see Best Genist and Aoyama fight to the death. I want to see
Best
that.
Genist is like
And
the
make
Lord
not
Twigo
slide
of the Seven
react.
Deadly Sins, okay? Of My Hero Academia.
All right, yes.
All right, let's do it.
So the bracket, again, link in the description to the Twitter if you want to see the full bracket. First up, we have Shoto Todoroki versus Kirishima.
Todoroki.
Kirishima.
he's in for the boner guy.
By the way, Kirishima, very popular guy. He's the guy who can, stay hard, get hard instantly, stay hard.
He's a manly man.
He's worked on getting harder.
And yeah, he works to improve himself constantly.
No, yeah, it's true. And if you
Okay,
like,
my
he's
personal
very much-
favorite part about Kirishima is that he's constantly chasing Bakugo, and Bakugo hates it. So that's enough for me to really like him.
He sees Bakugo as like, oh man, you're pretty cool. Let's be best friends. And he's just like, get the hell away from me. I don't want you around. But he kind of secretly, Bakugo's like, because when the whole thing with I don't want to get, that's kind of manga material. I don't want to get into that, but yeah.
And that's when the dojins happen.
Kirishima is definitely, a cool character. He's striving. He's inspired by Red Riot, right? He wants to be a real man, a man's man. He wants to improve and get better and become a strong hero. Definitely a cool character. Todoroki, total badass, struggles with, family issues and overcomes, and is just I love him. I love Todoroki. Fuck what anyone says, Briggs. Definitely my vote, like Kirishima, my vote has to go to Shoto.
Shoto!
Yeah.
I
So
think
you want to win?
Briggs,
Shoto wins,
yeah,
but
I think Briggs, you have it a bit wrong with Todoroki. Because I would say he was pretty strong before the tournament. Like,
I know
if
he
you
was
look at,
strong. He has an
if you
overpowered
look at-
quirk.
Yeah, no, but I mean, if you're saying like now he's not relying on that overpowered quirk, I would say you're wrong again, because now he's even more overpowered.
Well, but I mean, at least
now he has the fire and ice.
I mean, at least he did something to improve post tournament. I feel like pre-tournament, he's like, fuck this. Like, I really don't care about getting stronger. I'm already overpowered the way it is. I was born this way. I don't even need to use my other half. He
was trained brutally as a kid. Yeah. Okay, the way he was first introduced, when it was like the two heroes against the two like students that were role playing as villains, and he froze the entire building. That was extremely badass, because we knew nothing about him, and Bakugo started pissing himself, and it was lovely.
Exactly.
And that was an amazing introduction for his character. And not only that, but in the tournament, he was also overpowered until his fight against Deku, where he actually had a basically even fight for a little bit.
Got punched in the stomach hard.
Yeah, he should have been obliterated there. But aside from that,
Sosharu donates $2 to say not Todoroki. Well, you can keep your money because Todoroki wins the first
well, you can
round.
keep your money. Sorry, you can't. It's already mine. Well, you can keep it.
Yeah, there's no actual refunds on YouTube, but
I thought you could do a refund within the first few minutes or something. I don't know if you can. I read about that.
You totally should.
But Todoroki wins the first round. Sorry, Kirishima, respect.
Todoroki's a bitch. Okay, let's move on.
All right.
God, Briggs.
I kind of feel bad for Briggs.
He's
He's
gonna
gonna start. He's gonna get even sadder and sadder every round as he.
Yeah, like, I can't.
I mean, like, I'm kind of middle of the road with Todoroki. I really don't have a super high opinion of him. I'm just like, because in every manga there has to be a character that's just inherently like a genius right out of the gate, and you think that's going to be Bakugo, but then Todoroki shows. I'm like, oh, okay, there he is. That's the character I was waiting for.
Yeah,
but
I feel like I never liked those characters. To be fair,
I don't have an intense hatred of him or anything. I mean, there's always going to be a kid that's going to be more, genius, more, adept at using their quirks than the others. So I guess it makes sense, but.
Well, it's also funny. I'm looking at the bracket right now, and the pictures Briggs picked for every character, it's like in a normal pose, except Todoroki looks like he's sitting there.
I noticed that. I noticed that.
Yeah, I was gonna get a chibi version of him crying. I'm like, yeah, I'm going too far. I'm going too far.
Yeah, because Todoroki is the one crying. Speaking of which, Deku is in the next round, facing off against Bakugo.
Okay.
Ridiculous.
Throwing out the main character real quick, aren't you?
This is a hard one. I could not figure out who I wanted to put against Deku.
It's easy for me. Deku, that's it. I'm choosing Deku.
Nice.
I also, guys, I know some of you might get upset, but I don't like Bakugo. I think he's too pissy all the time and moody for no good reason.
He's a teenager. That's the reason.
He's like a less mature Vegeta. So for that reason,
he is less mature than Vegeta, so that would make sense.
Yeah, so for that reason, Deku for sure for me. AKA
before a third of you guys vote for Deku, I would like to say something about Bakugo.
Sure, yeah, defend Bakugo, please, because I want to be convinced.
I will.
A lot of people like him. A lot of people. Oh, okay. I will give you one thing. Lord Explosion Murder is the best.
Man, that is okay. It's not a Never Stop Twinkling, but it's up there.
No, it is the best. Lord Explosion Murder is the best.
I mean, let's be honest here. The best superhero names at least have 4 words in them. I mean,
yeah.
Well, King Explosion Murder only is 3,
yeah,
and
never
stop.
I think it's
actually.
Go ahead. You're gonna say.
Can you stop twinkling? Can you?
It's
never
like I never stop twinkling. I think is the one that he is.
It is
so
more
than 4. Yeah.
By the way, we have a bunch of people in the chat just religiously chanting "Baku Goat, Baku Goat." They're
nice.
They're very like they're about to break.
All right, one guy's throwing money at you to tell you Todoroki sucks. But anyway, I would like to defend Bakugo for a second.
Go ahead.
So personally, I dislike Bakugo as a person, right? But as a character, he's a fascinating character. Deku, I mean, I like him, whatever. But as a character, especially as a protagonist, he's rather bland. I mean, I do like how they're developing him and whatever, but as far as a more interesting character, Bakugo definitely wins. He's a guy who always thought the world of himself. He always thought the most of himself. He always knew that he was going to be the everything. And things started standing in his way. So as time progresses, he's starting to realize his own flaws, and he's starting to realize that you can't think too highly of yourself, or you won't realize where you mess up. He's a character that's constantly developing in the story, despite me thinking he's a major dick, and he's definitely not my favorite character. I have to say 100%, he is one of the best created and developed characters on this list in the entire series.
I disagree with everything.
Even though I like
everything,
even though I like Deku better, I vote Bakugo.
I'm gonna leave this one all up to Tekking because I'm voting.
I
Bakugo
gotta go with Bakugo, dude. For a lot of the stuff that he just said, and I don't want to spoil a lot because this is going into manga territory involving Bakugo after the provisional license exam. I think you know what I'm talking about here. But I really don't view him as just like a dickish character. He does act angry all the time, but he's a teenager. I can relate to that because I had a friend growing up that was very short-tempered, was very just quick to anger all the time, but he was a nice guy. You just don't piss him off. And I view that Bakugo kind of in the same light. So that might be just a little bit more of my real life that I'm leaking into this character. But yeah, a lot of the stuff that he said, I agree with all that. So I got to go with Bakugo. I don't view him as just a straight up, he's angry all the time and that's his character. There's nothing more to it. There's more to it than that.
Well,
yeah. He's also not a little bitch like Sasuke.
I understand what you guys are.
That is true, I suppose. Yes. Yeah. He's not the emo-ish character. I got to give you that. Yeah, he's not that either.
He's got the edge, but at least he doesn't have the eyeliner.
My problem with Bakugo is sometimes he's just so entitled, right? Like he bullies Deku just because I have a better quirk, so how dare you get in my way, kind of thing.
I think what it comes down to with that is just when he was a kid and for so long he was ahead of Deku. And
he was ahead of everyone.
Ahead of everyone, but Deku especially, because Deku didn't have a quirk. And then finally, when he did get one, Bakugo was probably thinking like, oh, yeah, you have a quirk, but I'm still better. But then slowly throughout the series, it builds to a boiling point when the two confront. And it's like at that moment, that's when the turning point for Bakugo occurs. Well, you know what I mean? But there's a boiling point where it shatters, and Bakugo has to start realizing that, you know, Deku could surpass him, and he has to kind of come to terms with that and kind of change his outlook a little bit. And we're going to see where that goes in the story. But yeah, I think that at least, yeah, at the beginning he did feel entitled, but that's slowly beginning to chip away as the series progresses.
And another thing, the entitlement is a more normal human emotion than, let's say, Deku's "Let's smile forever." That's more.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it to you. And plus, once again, they're teenagers. They're not going to be thinking as rationally as, you know, an adult would be in this situation. So I kind of get him. I really do. I get Bakugo. Yeah.
Yeah, like with Baku, he definitely develops. But I also think that we have to remember that Deku develops throughout the story because he begins as crying for every little thing. Now he cries only every other day in the manga.
Fair enough.
No, but I mean, no, I'd say, but I would argue that Bakugo does not develop, because at the end of the day, all you get is one little 2 panels, 3 panels, yeah, of him seeming like he's developing, but then straight after that, he's straight back to the same old Bakugo.
Right. So I would disagree with you on that point,
because nothing changes.
You see throughout the story, he feels bad for other people too. Like, for example, before he fights Todoroki, there's this whole scene where he says, like, don't think about your parents. Don't think about your issues. Hit me with everything.
No. Okay, I got a better one for you. When he's up against Deku, yeah, and Deku takes the hit to punch through the ceiling, yeah, to help win that little test they're doing where
the beginning,
yeah. We see a brief moment in Bakugo's eyes where he looks like he's feeling sorry for Deku. Tell me he let up on Deku throughout the rest of that series at any point.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, to be honest.
Yeah. In that brief moment,
that was the beginning. Yeah? That was the beginning of Bakugo's adventure. That was really when his character started developing. Because until that point, he was the major dick edgelord dude. And at that point, he lost to Deku. He saw Todoroki do something that he couldn't even imagine doing, and he was crushed. And he said, I'm never losing again. Honestly, I don't like Bakugo as a person, as I've mentioned, but I do think he's a much more interesting character than Deku.
Okay, so me and Soul, Deku, the rest of you guys, Bakugo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Let's not go that far.
I think I really don't have like good reasoning. I like them both, and it's such a close decision. I think I like Bakugo better because I feel like there's a lot of funny moments surrounding him, and I'm gonna vote him against Todoroki.
So Lord Explosion takes it to the next round. Sorry, Deku, your 100 million% smash did not.
100 million% slight plot armor smash.
No,
very slight.
I call that the power of friendship smash.
100 trillion%. We're really talking about serious plot armor.
Yeah, we're talking about that oil money. All right. Next bracket is Mina Ashido versus Tsuyu, Frog Girl.
Woo! What's Mina's quirk again?
Acid. She could spit acid, not spit, but she could secrete acid.
Yeah.
Mutant.
I like Mina.
2 mutant quirks, right? Mutant types.
Yeah.
I mean, she.
No, well, it's the same as Bakugo. He sweats the nitroglycerin thing. Whatever.
Yeah, she just does acid. It's actually a quirk very similar to Bakugo's.
She just does acid. Yep. She just does acid.
We got it, man.
Bakugo is definitely an emitter.
I
don't remember like the acid quirk. I feel like her appearance might just be like inherited because like the mutant quirks could be like inherited without actually a power.
Okay, before we continue, let's just understand that her hero name is Pinky and Frog Girl's hero name is Froppy. 2 sick names.
I mean,
I don't like.
If I was in danger, I would also call out for Pinky and Froppy.
Dude, her first idea, Ashido's first idea for a hero name was Alien Queen, and I'm like, that's fucking badass as shit. They're like, nah, maybe something a little different, Pinky. I'm like, oh my god, that sucks. Let her keep Alien Queen.
I don't know. I think that if she would work with a Nomu, they would become Pinky and the Brain.
I don't know.
Oh,
Jesus. I don't know.
We'll see. Probably not. I'll be honest, for a long time, I thought Ashido, I didn't really think much of her. I thought that it was Horikoshi, like, okay, I don't really have a lot of character for her, so let's just make her look interesting rather than have a personality that's interesting. I mean, over the course of the series, you get to know a little bit more about her, but I feel like she really hasn't had her time to shine yet. I'm going to go with Froppy.
Yeah, do we get 5 votes for Froppy here?
Yeah, I think
I don't know.
we're
I
on
like
the same
Mina. I like Mina. I like Mina.
With Boku no Hero, there are fans. Like every character has fans. Like I've seen people say,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I've seen people say Mina is best girl. If you don't agree, you're mentally ill.
Stuyu is overrated. I just saw in the chat. Please leave.
No, I do feel like Tsuyu gets a lot of love.
She does. She gets a lot of spotlight time.
She gets a lot of love and spotlight time, and I don't know. To me, these two, I like them both, but I don't have a preference, to be honest.
Here's a question for you. Horikoshi was originally going to make Tsuyu a male. Do you think he would have been just as popular if it was a guy with a frog?
No.
He would have been overshadowed by Mineta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, Froppy got big. Well, from what I saw at first, when people started like trying to pair her off with Deku, just because of the first season of the anime. But I mean,
I thought she got big from the Dow jeans, but okay.
I mean, she's all right. Like, she's all right, but I mean, I don't know. She's a bit too withdrawn a character for me.
Chat. Let me know, guys. Spam whoever you prefer, Tsuyu or Mina, in the chat. By the way, I don't think like do it like a million times, but say who you prefer.
Oh, they're gonna do it a million times.
Not that it really matters, because Froppy's gonna win. I mean, there we go. Oh, we got one Mina in there. 2 Mina.
By the way, who said who are you guys voting for?
Froppy.
We all vote for Froppy.
Okay, so Froppy has 3 votes. I'll go for Mina. So it's 3-2, right?
Yeah. They're not getting far anyway.
Hey, there's some people saying Mina in the chat. I get you guys. So it's 3-2. Froppy and Tsuyu also getting a lot of votes. Respect. But Tsuyu makes it to the next round. Congratulations, Frog Girl. Now, next up, we have 2 teachers.
Ribbit.
Eraserhead, very popular character. Everyone likes him. I'm surprised how many people thought that his quirk should have been in my top 10 OP quirks list, which I don't consider. I feel like his quirk is very useful for a pro hero. He can turn off people's quirks, but I wouldn't say it's OP because he doesn't have.
Put it this way, Animac, if you had his quirk, it would be pretty damn useless.
Yeah, because there's no other people with quirks, right? But yeah, so Eraserhead, very popular,
pretty quirky.
likes to sleep and like randomly sleep in a sleeping bag, middle of class, respect. And we have All Might, the pinnacle of heroism, but then also a more complex character due to his other persona, right? His weaknesses.
His small might. There's the small might and the tall might within him.
Yeah. So, guys, take it away. Take out.
All right, so I would like to start because honestly, looking at this list, this was the hardest one for me out of all. Yeah. Like hands down, this is the most difficult one. And while I like All Might, to the point that I even made a whole video on why I like All Might, I still think I'm voting Eraserhead on this one because he's a far more complex, interesting character, and he's not your average. Like All Might, while he has his Superman phases, and he also has his anorexic Superman phases, where he's like all worried about everything. It's like he's not a middle of the road guy. He's either like biting his nails and scared to death, or he's smiling while beating the crap out of brain chickens or whatever those Nomus are. So I would have to say I vote Narcoleptic Kakashi on this one.
Narcoleptic Kakashi.
I personally like Aizawa. You can tell Aizawa's been through some shit, right? Like you can tell he's been through some stuff in life. So definitely respect that. I respect what he did during the hideout, during the forest training camp arc. Like he's done a lot of stuff. But to me, All Might, he is the symbol of peace. He is the guy. He is the inspiration for so many people. Even Stain was inspired to become a hero because of All Might. So my vote is for All Might.
Yeah, I think it's awesome to think that like he's probably in pain or like suffering a little bit when he's fighting someone because of his injury or whatever, or like kind of like his time's running out type of thing. Meanwhile, he still keeps on this like smile for the public, and it's just so awesome and badass. So even though I love Aizawa and I probably relate more to him, like I gotta vote for All Might.
All right,
This
I
is
hear
going.
it.
I think this might be a tiebreaker kind of thing. I think I'm gonna go with Aizawa on this one. I view him a lot like, and this has been shown earlier on in the story. It's kind of a parallel where All Might's always out amongst the people, and he's well known and established as the symbol of peace. Whereas Aizawa is a hero, but in his own way, he does it like under cover of darkness, and he doesn't like the public eye and everything like that. So I like that. So he's basically like kind of like a ninja that can erase people's powers. I like that. And I just feel like Aizawa was more developed than All Might. I mean, if this was taking place in the My Hero Academia world, we would all vote for All Might because he'd be like, oh my God, he's like our superhero Jesus. But that's not the situation. So I got to go with Aizawa. I like him more, just as more favorable character.
Fair enough. Soul, did you vote yet?
No, I haven't.
You can be the tiebreaker here, yeah.
So it's 2-2, and Soul is the tiebreaker.
Yeah, but it's hard though, because I mean, I like both for different reasons, isn't it? Like,
totally
right?
different
I mean,
reasons.
like
it's hard
within
to
the
pick
story. Like within the story, Aizawa does more. Like he's a constant. Yeah,
debatably.
No, he does more.
Like he has more screen time as a hero, I guess would be a appropriate way of.
Yeah. He
does
fair. More. He's there. He's doing more. He's there teaching the kids, or arranging their classes for them to be taught. He's there protecting the kids constantly. I mean, look at the current arc. Like during that whole attack, where was All Might?
In the tub.
Yeah.
Look, I don't blame. I would be in the tub.
Exactly.
I don't see why this is an issue.
So,
But we're not really basing this on screen time,
well, we have to, because
as we know, Mineta would win.
How are you going to get to know the characters without screen time?
Well, you can get to look, fam. I like some characters. Like Deku has the most screen time, and he's already out of this competition.
Yeah.
Bye, Deku.
No, it doesn't go by that. While you think I can meme, so can I ask you a question? Why is it that they got Cement Guy to be the mediator during the tournament, so that like Deku's flying at Todoroki and he makes a cement wall for him to smash into, and they didn't get Eraserhead to be able to be the guy mediating it and erase their quirks?
That was right after he got his face pounded in by a Nomu and got his like orbital wall fractured.
I think he was still recovering.
He was in the booth
both his arms still in
he was all
bandages.
He was all bandaged up and shit.
Yeah. Both his arms were still bandaged and everything. Yeah, he's still recovering. But yeah, I don't know. But All Might.
Yeah, he was in the booth with All Mike.
All Mike. Yeah, that should have been his name.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to go with All Might. I'm just gonna have to go with All Might.
All right.
Fair enough.
Aizawa Sensei, but All Might makes it through the next round, in which he will be destroyed by Tsuyu. But let's go to the next bracket. We have Mineta, best boy, versus Jiro,
best girl.
Girl who Mineta doesn't care for much because she isn't that developed. But actually, Jiro, like all these other girls, has a lot of fans. I know Jojo talks too much, thinks she is absolutely best girl. So,
Nux.
What, Nux? You think Jiro is best girl?
Jiro is best girl. Well, most of the characters here are best girls, especially like Aoyama and all Jeans, whatever his name is. But anyway,
all Jeans.
Well, Mineta is best boy. That's why
I'm a little upset.
All the heroes should just have all at the beginning of their names.
Have you seen my channel? They all do.
Yeah.
It sounds like a drink, don't it?
Yeah, they do.
Drink froppy, like some kind of coffee.
Yeah, froppy.
Yeah, it does.
I love a
And
froppy.
Pinky.
Yeah, something you eat.
Here, son, have an All Might. What the heck?
Now I'm picturing All Might in like a Coca-Cola commercial or something. He would fit perfectly.
No, but he can't, because then Stain would hate him.
Oh yeah, he would. He would.
But
Yeah.
everyone would leave Stains.
But All Might could kick the shit out of Stain, so it doesn't matter.
That's true. Okay, so me as the guy who made a video called "How Sticky Are Mineta's Balls."
That's how I got exposed to you, actually.
Yeah.
It was either that or the Titan Shifter video, one of the two. But I watched them around the same time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that video is approaching like 50K, which is crazy. I didn't think a Mineta video would, but hey, cool, cool guys. Thank you. I have to go with Mineta. He is hilarious. He is a more complex character than we give him credit for, and he's
Okay.
That was a good one.
beautiful.
I totally admit that this might be biased because I literally just did a video about Jiro like 2 hours ago. So I did a lot of research with her today. So I got to like, you know what? She's a pretty cool character, especially in this last arc. Not the last arc of the anime, but you know. So I got to go with Jiro. I think she has a lot of qualities that are overlooked. You know, I think she's low key best girl, but still best girl.
She's a rock star. She's literally a rock star, and her parents are like rock stars.
She is. Her parents are rock stars, and her quirk is one of the examples of like her mom had the exact same quirk that she did, and so there's like a direct like transference of quirk. So we don't get to see that all too often.
Nice.
So I'm a little upset that you put best boy against best girl here, making life really hard for me. But I'm still gonna vote Jiro, and I like her for a multitude of reasons. And
Wait,
I don't think
what?
Jiro, man.
Did you just say Jiro? What the fuck, Nux?
What?
Like
I don't do the
I was like,
me.
I was like, I was already going to look at the chat. I'm like, Nux is with me. Like, Nux.
He
the
feels
meme guy.
violated. Yeah.
Sorry, fam, but
Wait.
Violated my sticky balls today.
sticky ball might got nothing on Jiro.
Is it 2 against 1 right now, or is it already over?
Yeah, it's 2 for Jiro versus 1 for Mineta.
So
I
two-
could give you a whole speech on Jiro, but I guess I'll let you go.
well, it's gonna be 2-2 because Mineta is my favorite character in the entire series. Like,
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Like,
He's
no,
like the
okay,
Lambo
okay.
of the series.
Okay,
he's
thank
the
you.
Lambo.
Thank you, Briggs. Also, yes, chat. Noxtaku, top 10 anime betrayals right here.
Okay. Well, this makes it kind of easy for me. I got the choice between the potential electric lover or the guy who gets to ride Momo. So I have to go with Mineta. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I was wondering which one were you gonna go at there. Okay.
Oh, man, that was closer than I thought. I was like,
I
well,
think-
at least this bracket should
I
be.
mean, to be honest with you, if I didn't just make all this research about Jiro, I probably would have voted for Mineta. Mineta is like the little pervert inside of all of us. You know, we understand.
Yeah, for me, Mineta would have beaten any of the other girls on this list, but Jiro's best girl. So
Mineta's gonna win this list.
we have
I
2
a
best
feeling
girls
it is.
coming up, bro. We have
Not-
2 best girls coming up.
Not
No, we
gonna
don't.
lie,
Oh yeah. Oh,
I
that's hard.
slightly
I don't like
rigged
this
the
next
bracket.
one.
I'm gonna
No,
go first.
I
I'm gonna go first. Yao Momo. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, we have
Ah.
Uraraka versus.
Oh, hold on, Briggs. You said something about rigging the bracket?
I put Mineta next to all 3 of the girls at the top right, so he's gonna make it to like the quarterfinals, hopefully. That was my plan.
Yeah, don't be
Master
so sure,
plan.
man. You almost
He's
lost
not
the
gonna
duel.
ride Momo
I
again.
know.
He's not gonna ride Momo again.
I was so surprised.
We have here, so Uraraka versus Momo. Uraraka is, I believe, that she was designed to psychologically be as cute as possible. Like, if you look at her proportions, like her eyes and like her face and stuff, I feel like she's like one of those minions. Like she was genetically designed to be kawaii to the max.
He's got
However-
the rosy cheeks that are always
Yeah. So I think that's kind of cheating. I don't like her motivation for being a hero though. So I have to go-
that's the kind of thing. Yeah, that's the kind of thing Stain would like kill her for.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
And like I think it's cute. I think her and Deku are a good couple. But I gotta go with my girl Yao Momo.
yeah.
All right, so I think this is also 5 votes for Momo.
I'm voting for Uraraka. I don't even know how to pronounce her name.
What?
This is like
Uraraka.
this is like the first like female like side character that like or like main love interest I've actually liked. I feel like main love interest, I always fucking hate them, and I actually love her, so I gotta vote for her. I don't really like.
Whoa, I am
I don't-
blown away right now.
Like if I think about
Someone
any
co-
series, I never like the male like the main love interest.
Female main character. Oh, or the main love interest. Okay.
Or like the person like you think they're gonna pair off with Deku.
What about
type of thing.
Kenichi? What about Kenichi?
Yeah.
Oh, she's my wife.
Oh.
That's true.
Wait.
There we go.
So you're not a fan of Hinata?
Oh no! Oh fuck! You guys are fucking me up huge right now. These 2 examples. Well, I mean, in the beginning it was Sakura, and I fucking hated her.
I don't.
For a
Either
majority of the series, like Hinata came out of fucking nowhere in the paint. Like
Out of nowhere, you mean like
she didn't. Like early on in the story.
no,
totally
yeah.
not shown in episode 1 that she had a crush on.
Yeah, she
No.
was there early on.
we knew that Hinata liked Naruto, but Naruto liked Sakura. Naruto liked Sakura for majority of the series. I feel like Hinata, I always wanted Hinata to win it because I fucking hated Sakura.
But you
But,
felt that Sakura was going to be the one.
I thought Sakura was going to
Control.
be the one for
Sakura, yeah.
majority of Naruto. At
Okay.
least the first
Well,
220 episodes.
All the girls got their first choice, except Ino, who had to go for Sai.
Yeah, Diet Sasuke. She got the leftovers. Yeah, she got Diet Sasuke.
But
Yeah,
the-
Sai was definitely. I don't know.
Anyways, yeah, Nux, you thought that this was an obvious choice, but Ochako has a lot of fans, man.
I know. But as far as YouTubers, I didn't realize anyone was on Ochako's side aside from Explanation Point.
I like her, but Momo, this is an evil bracket. You put Momo right next to Uraka.
Okay, let's just look.
Yeah.
If we look at
Hard,
quirks
man.
wise, I love Momo's quirk way more than the gravity quirk.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
but
I agree with
Quirk-wise,
that. I
same
agree with
here.
that, yeah.
I'm with you, but character-wise, I can't believe Jiro lost. Never mind. You take this from here, Tekking.
What am I doing? I already voted.
All right, so next, Stain versus Shigaraki. Get out of the girls.
yeah, what? Who won?
So
Yeah, was it Momo? I
Me
don't.
and Tekking were for Momo.
Yeah,
Was
I'm
it
also
Momo?
for Momo.
Uraraka.
I voted for Momo first. I was
Yeah.
the first person.
Yeah,
so
who-
it would have been 3-2. It would have been 3-2 then.
so
Momo
Nux,
won.
you're Momo.
Momo!
Okay,
I
so
won.
I would've
Okay.
Momo win.
Uraka.
Oh, all right, so you and Soul would have been for Uraraka. What a pleb.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding. I love you. But that was an interesting thing. So going from best girls to best villain boys, we've got Stain versus Shigaraki.
Okay, so 5 votes for Stain.
Yeah.
5 votes for Stain. Yeah, Stain.
Yeah, I choose Overhaul. No.
You gotta understand, Stain was not in this series for very long, but we find out so much about him and his backstory and his motivation. It's unique in how he handled it. Like he was basically like deifying heroes, like they were his like Jesus or Christ figures or something, where it was just like they have to act in this way, and if they do not, then they are fallen from grace, and it's my responsibility to kill them all. And it's very powerful of what like this society wrought in that Stain came into existence. So we only get to see him for like one arc, but he left a very lasting impression in both the fandom and in the actual story because of all the extra villains coming over to, Shigaraki's side. Shigaraki could be ruined right now if it wasn't for Stain's influence.
Yeah,
well, if it weren't for Stain being locked up, because if Stain weren't locked up, Shigaraki wouldn't have the following he's got.
Well, Stain
Exactly.
only got captured. Whatever. It was a trigger of events. I wouldn't say I like Stain because of the way he deified heroes. I would like Stain because of his philosophic outlook on how heroes should be. For example, it mentioned in the anime, God knows why it worked this way, but it was mentioned in the anime that the cities that after he killed or wiped out 5 heroes, crime went down by a large portion. It mentioned that. And honestly, I don't know why. I don't know why his actions would do that, but it almost had like a Thanos type vibe.
No, it's because he kills villains as well. He don't just kill heroes.
He kills whoever he defines as evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he'll kill
Yeah.
villains as well. That's
I
why he
don't
told Shigaraki that he'd kill him. That's why he told him face to face.
Too bad he didn't.
Yeah, well, personally, I'm just working on a video on Stain right now, actually. So everything Tekking said, I completely agree with. I think Stain, for the little amount of time that he gets screen time, he has such a overwhelming presence and such an influence on both the world and on the fans. So I'm definitely going with Stain. However, I do agree that Shigaraki develops a lot and he is underrated. I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, screw Shigaraki. He's just this edgy dude.
I feel like he is overshadowed a lot by his entourage. Like there's a lot more people that you focus on instead of him,
No, I like Shigaraki. I think he has a great quirk and he does develop a lot as well. But Stain's impact on the series and just like Nux said, I guess his philosophy or whatever is that like I fell in love with Stain.
Yeah.
Stain's a man. Wow, 5 votes for Stain.
There you
Yay,
go.
first guy. That actually
Did you guys know he appears in Vigilante? And it's this really weird kind of I didn't like that very much.
He became a vigilante before he became the hero killer.
Yes, he did. But I don't know. I guess it makes sense for the character, but his vigilante costume I wasn't a fan of.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That
No,
aesthetic.
I thought it looked cool. I liked
I
it.
did.
The whole with the
I liked
mask and the long
Yeah,
hair.
yeah. It was. I think it was a little bit too sleek, and now he goes into this like all rough and rags and blood everywhere, and then he was like this
Oh,
really. I didn't
that is
like
a-
the transition. Maybe there's a story there. I don't know.
Yeah. There's a story. Look what he did to his face.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I forgot about that.
I don't know. I
Shit.
think if Stain would have gone by the name AIDS Man, it would have been way cooler.
Oh,
no,
next,
no,
up,
Everyone would kind of like backed off at that point. Like, okay, whoa.
next up, we have Dabi versus Toga, two newer villains. And by the way, Dabi is very popular. Like I've noticed people saying like in comments and stuff to my videos, people are like, Dabi's my favorite villain and stuff. Like I feel like a lot of people just think he looks cool, and then other people think he's probably Shoto Todoroki's half brother, like me. So I think Dabi has a lot of fans, man.
Dabi on the haters, and I personally believe I would vote Dabi over Yandere bitch bloodsucker thing. Just personally because while I don't know his motives and I don't know his past, he definitely has motives and he definitely has a past. While bloodsucker bimbo does not. She's just a fun character to watch. So I would vote Dabi also, even though I don't really know him that well.
I kind of agree with that. When I was talking about the episodes he was in, I was just like, he uses blue fire, therefore he's automatically like one of the coolest characters ever. I don't know. But yeah, I like his design. It's very striking, very different. The patchwork, the fire. I mean, it's so cool. I gotta go with Dabi.
Yep. Chat, by the way, Dabi or Toga? Yandere waifu versus cool guy.
Honestly, I didn't.
Yandere lollies. Whoa, we're progressing.
She's not a lolly, man.
She's not a lolly. I
Have
wouldn't.
you seen the anime?
I wouldn't classify her as a lolly. No.
No, she's like a senior high school age at least, and she's not even like shaped like a lolly.
That makes me laugh because that makes me think that she just goes to high school and acts that way. Like, can I suck your blood, Toga? We're working on math today. Like,
Well, it is Japan. Okay.
that is true.
By the way, Deku donates $1.99 to say Dabi is lit, figuratively and literally. Good
This
one.
is true.
Good one.
Yeah, solid.
By the way, did you guys realize that Endeavor can turn his flames blue as well because he's probably the father of Dabi Watt?
You know what?
Yeah, we know.
I just want to say about that, and I don't want to get too off the rails, obviously, is that there's people that think they're his half brother just only because he uses fire as well. And I'm thinking, well, that's just ridiculous. I mean, there's a bunch of people that can use fire, but I'm sure there's other stuff as well.
Yeah, like Deku's dad. Deku's dad can use fire.
Yeah, could we never find out? We never see him. That's weird.
Don't worry, he's gonna end up either being the main hero, the main villain, or
Dabi's
to be
Deku's
fair-
dad. Confirmed.
To be fair, Endeavor wanted a son that had both like the wife and his quirk. So maybe Dabi could be like, "Oh, you only use fire? Get the hell out of my house!" Or like, not even disown you. Like he became a
No,
villain.
I don't know about
in
that.
spite
I
of
mean,
it.
Or it could be
I
the
mean-
first kid he had, and he could only use fire, and maybe I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely no like solid evidence.
Oh,
but
not at all.
I feel like narratively, as someone who also writes, I feel like it would be a cool twist. So
Oh, it would be a cool twist. Yeah, I agree.
No,
with that.
I actually subscribe to that theory pretty much. I think it makes a lot of sense, and it would answer why he's doing what he's doing. And
yeah, because Endeavor is such an example of like a corrupt hero, like someone who has
he's the embodiment of what Stain hates.
like a public persona and then like a
Basically, yeah.
horrible like personal life like actual persona.
Yeah,
And I
exactly.
personally love Endeavor as a character, though. Just gonna put that out there. I think he's a sick character because
I mean,
his purpose in the story is really, really interesting. Because, like, for example, Stain wants him dead, but the truth of the matter is, in that Hosu City thing, he saved tons of lives. He killed the Nomus, he protected the heroes, he protected the civilians. Truth of the matter is, he's a positive influence as far as the world structure. However, because of his narrow-minded, ideal of growth, he's kind of a bit of a dick. So
he does have a pretty flaming mustache, though.
This
a
is
pretty
true.
awesome mustache.
Is anybody voting for Toga?
I vote Dabi because he looks cool, and I don't like Toga.
There you go.
I
I'll
like
vote
Toga.
Toga.
I especially like her in the later like manga stuff.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah, I feel like Dabi just has the potential to be like a major villain, like to
Yeah.
overshadow even like Shigaraki eventually in some ways and go out on his own. So
I
I'll
can see him
vote
getting
for
his own arc.
Yeah.
Dabi. Yeah,
my
I'll vote for Dabi.
My,
Dabi on the haters. Second round.
Well, I'll vote for Toga because I don't know. As cool as Dubby is, he never got to realize any potential.
I guess
For
that
me.
makes you a hater.
No.
Because of the dubbing on the. Yes. All right. So
What we got next?
Dobby moves on next, and now we're going to the next round where we have Todoroki
Whew.
versus Bakugo.
Well, it won't be like the
It's so
tournament.
cute
arc.
looking at you all like struggle and think Todoroki wins, guys. Okay, Briggs, you vote him. It's 4-1.
Let me say, well, at least I'll say I'm voting Bakugo. As Nux would say, he is overpowered done right. I've never been a fan of overpowered characters unless they like add some type of like comedic value to them, like with Bakugo or Escanor or Saitama, for example. I feel like I think Bakugo is a very interesting character.
Yeah.
And interesting
I'll be honest,
person.
I'm cringing a little that you put Escanor, One Punch Man,
Yeah.
and Bakugo in the same category.
Well, those are the first thing that
mean-
popped to my head that had some
Well, we
humor
all know
involved.
Bakugo would beat both of those characters. So I mean,
Yeah.
probably,
Oh, wow.
right there.
Ready to get this vid debunked?
While like I feel like he's overpowered and to me he's bland and I don't like him, but that's just my opinion. And he sucks. He's a little bitch.
Are you talking about Bakugo?
I'm talking about
He
you.
must be. He must be.
I am overpowered,
That was a
but
burn.
Oh,
no, I will say, like I said, Bakugo definitely develops. I think, like first he irks me the wrong way, but then he develops later. However, Todoroki, I really like him. He has a complex, difficult personal life that motivates him. First, he's conflicted between his two sides, but then he kind of like gets to, for the sake of being a better hero, he overcomes that. He's so badass during the tournament arc, during the Stain arc. He's cute with Momo. So yeah, I gotta go with my boy Todoroki.
Every time the guy's on screen, I love it. So screw this. Of course, Todoroki wins.
Yes.
Todoroki easy.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes. So we won. We won,
There
boys. Todoroki's gonna be winning in the end.
I already know you're gonna win this entire
It's gonna
tournament.
end up Todoroki
He's
versus
not-
Momo,
he is-
innit? That's
No,
what
it's
gonna
not.
end up,
No,
innit?
it's not. All right, let's not make predictions, but I think I know who's going to win.
Briggs,
Yeah,
if Todoroki
Mineta,
wins,
obviously.
how will you react?
I already had a feeling he was gonna win, to be honest. But
He's
I'm
not going to
very
win.
upset.
Stain's going to win.
Well, it's
We'll
gonna,
see, man. Don't predict.
Yeah.
Don't predict because we've had some surprises.
Don't count Mineta out just yet.
Yeah.
Hold
Yeah.
on here. Hold on.
I totally
He might
gonna
end up
rig it.
riding Momo again.
Everyone, Todoroki has just entered the semis.
Yay.
Next round we have Tsuyu versus All Might. Quite the
Whoa.
showdown.
Right, yeah.
All right, so if Aizawa would have won last round, I would have said this is really easy, and Aizawa beats Froppy. However, since it's All Might still really easily beats Froppy because he's a sick character. And while
Froppy is
Froppy's great
go ahead.
and cute and doesn't care if she destroys you with a single roast, still my vote's easily going to All Might for being a complex dude.
That's basically my views on it. Froppy is, I mean, a lot of the votes come from like she's cute, she has a neat design and everything like that, but that only gets you so far. I gotta go with All Might.
Same here. I think Tsuyu needs to develop more as a character before we can, compare her to the legend himself, All Might.
Escanor?
What?
Is someone talking about Lord Twigo? Did I hear?
Okay, so All Might
Yeah.
moves into the semifinals where he will be facing against Shoto Todoroki, the best guy. Give it all away.
Oh,
We're gonna do the right bracket next, though.
And
Oh, yeah.
now, and on the other side of the bracket, we have Mineta versus Momo.
come
This is going to be a full contact battle.
I'm kind of upset.
good.
Mineta
I can't believe
just
that whole
strips off
quarter.
Mineta just strips off his clothes and just like, let's do this.
just wearing that legendary
Froggy
diaper of
sticky
his.
balls.
I'll forget about the boobs for once. Let's go.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I won't buy that. Sticky little bubble fuck versus Momo.
Well, I'm voting for Mineta because he's my favorite character, and he
Yeah,
for me, like he's literally. I'm not even lying. He's my favorite character in the series, and
No, it's fine,
he-
man. Go
the
for it.
comedic value he adds makes me enjoy My Hero Academia so much more. So, Mineta it is.
Every
Yeah.
popular manga does need to have a perverted character. It just has, it's the law of the universe, dude. It has
Yeah.
to.
Oh yeah.
For me, also like Momo is best girl in terms of like the students, but I have to go with my boy Mineta. He's just the most entertaining, one of the most entertaining characters in there. So it's just in terms of like entertainment, I'll vote for Mineta, but Momo has better quirk. Momo is best girl, and yeah.
All right, so well, since I don't want a third guy voting for Mineta before I get my piece out, I'm voting for Momo easily, hands down, because while I like the moments with Mineta, the lasting impression comes from Momo. And also, aside from being fan service incarnate, where she has to take her clothes off to use her quirk, this is so smart.
Isn't this manga the best ever? It's just like the most amazing thing I've ever read.
Is it? Is that great, Nox? Because you didn't seem to like that in Kill a Kill, which was done brilliantly.
Yeah, but I was being sarcastic, and you didn't pick it up, and you just insulted Kill a Kill, which is stupid.
No, I like it with both. I like it. I think it's a cool, funny thing. I like when service is done for a reason and not just blatant.
Okay. So once we're on the fan service page, I do like Momo's because Momo's is for comedic effect. You're trying to find how brilliant Kill a Kill is with the symbolism of nudity. And dude, I'm not buying that for 2 seconds. We could do the Kill a Kill debate another time. I vote for Momo because it's funny that her quirk happens to be that she has to take her shirt off to pull. I don't know.
I don't think she has to take her shirt off every time when she's in her
Well,
outfit.
it depends what she's pulling out.
It does. When she's in like a normal outfit, yeah, she's making a cannon out of herself. She has to take off her shirt or whatever. But if it's like her normal outfit, which is already, the hero outfit, which is already really revealing, she doesn't have to do it every time. But
the reason it's revealing is so she can use her quirk. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but if you think about it, the whole series is based off female characters that have to take their clothes off to use their quirks. You know, Midnight takes her clothes off, so her quirk
are we talking Kill a Kill, or are we talking My Hero here?
I was gonna say, yeah. What's he talking about? Like,
No. In My Hero,
clothes?
My Hero Academia, we have Momo that takes her shirt off to use her quirk better. We have Jiro's. I like Jiro for different reasons. But
this is really tough for me. I'm just Momo. Go on Momo before I change my mind. Momo.
Yeah, I say Momo as well. Yes, Momo.
Yes!
Let's go. You're not riding that back this time.
What the fuck?
This was a neck and neck thing here. But
Teching, bro.
Yeah.
Teching, bro. Moving on. Mineta lost. Sorry, fam.
No, are you fuck? You know what? I want to challenge Nox Taku's memeing credentials right now.
All right, I'll take you on. I'm a big memer guy, and I love memes.
We'll have to have a meme
that are not.
We have to have a meme.
My friend, you do not understand the traumatic effect of oversaturated memes. Mineta is an oversaturated living meme, and therefore he automatically loses credibility in the eyes of a true original connoisseur memer.
Yes, Nux. But have you read up on meme theory? Because I took 2 semesters at college of Kick. So don't come back to
Look, I know they teach that memeing for dummies thing over there, but I've read Sir Isaac Newton's 4th law of physics,
which
includes
memes.
The art.
So Momo makes it.
Momo moves on.
Let's get out of this conversation.
Momo makes it to the semifinals, even though I preferred Mineta. But what can you do, fucking guys? Briggs, you're getting nothing you wanted. Anyway, now we have Stain against Little Stain, a Dobby.
Stain.
By the way, I'm going for Stain because while Dobby is cool, Stain is more developed, and also Stain is the inspiration for Dobby, so I gotta go for Stain.
I gotta go with Stain because I was gonna go with Togo anyway. So
yeah, I go Stain too.
Stain because, like I said, I barely remember Dobby. I thought he looked cool. That's why.
He's relatively new to be fair, but yeah, I get you. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically Stain's just crushing at 5-0 every time.
Well, my predictions are based off of me. It would have been Mineta, Stain, All Might, and Bakugo in like the next round.
Yeah, so you're 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4 is not bad.
All right,
I'm just not looking forward.
Now we are in the semifinals, guys. We have Todoroki versus All Might and Momo versus Stain. First, let's do Todoroki versus All Might. A excellent young startup developed brilliant character student Todoroki versus the legend himself, the inspiration, All Might.
Right.
Almighty.
I don't know.
Almighty.
I mean, as it's not a fight, and it's just like for the characters that we see.
Yeah.
I'll have to go with Todoroki because I like the way he's growing, whereas All Might is pretty much done now for us, especially us manga readers. Anyway, he's done. We're not gonna get nothing new out of him. So yeah, I'll go with Todoroki.
The legacy he left behind him.
Fighting
Imagine
wise, you're correct, but there might like character development wise, there could be stuff. But yeah, I understand where you're coming from. I vote Todoroki.
Briggs.
that one coming.
Briggs, who do you vote for?
I already said All Might,
Oh,
but
didn't
like
think that was coming.
just insert what I said last time about All Might just like being super badass and me. I don't know, like insert the time that I ripped on Todoroki the last 3 rounds.
It's on Todoroki.
Nox.
Oh, we already have, I think. Well, why? Why? Who are you voting for? Why am I next?
Well, because I just want to see what you say. Because of course I'm voting for Shoto Todoroki. Woo!
There we go.
Yeah,
See,
I'm
Todoroki
also
wins.
Team Shoto here. Sorry, Briggs.
Yeah, I love All Might, but like I like that Shoto he's developing as we are, and like I said, I relate to him the most. He's my favorite of the male student guys. More than Bakugo and Deku, I relate to Todoroki. So yeah, he's my guy.
That's a big reason why I voted for him, because I'm like, he still has so much more that we haven't seen yet. He has to grow and learn and stuff. Yeah,
And that's the thing. He's developing a lot better than Bakugo. You know what I mean? Like,
that's
like
why you
when they have that time, like when they have to like the exam time, for manga readers. Yeah, I mean, like you can see the realization and the understanding of where they're going wrong, like hit them differently. Yeah, I mean, and I like how Todoroki handles that and understands it, and then wants to improve. Whereas angry guy just stays angry, which for me, back again shows no development in his character.
Yeah, but he's funnier.
Yeah, so Briggs must be furious right now the way things are going. Again, if you don't know where the bracket is, it is link in the description. But basically, we have Todoroki now in the finals. You see that face that you use there, Briggs, for Todoroki? That's the face of a winner. And
that's one way to call it. Yeah,
even winners need to go to the bathroom occasionally.
The other semi, we have Yao Momo versus Stain. Quite the showdown.
Really good developed villain or boobs. This is gonna be tough.
The art of the boob is strong in this one. However, I would have to vote for Stain because
this might have to be another 5. For Stain.
Stain.
Yeah, I gotta vote for Stain. I'm working on a video on him, the more I like. Again, he's not perfect. I don't want to overhype him. I feel like he has a lot of flaws in his like reasoning and stuff. But is definitely like a great villain, in my opinion. Yeah, my favorite so far in Boku no Hero. Even though some people are saying in the manga they have some people they like more, I definitely like Stain the most, just because his presence, bro. Like he has such conviction that people are like, "Whoa, this guy's fucked."
Yeah,
like, even
villains are allowed to have crazy reasoning that's not obviously like perfectly logical. That's why they're a villain. They're not.
Yeah, like Endeavor. If you look at Endeavor, like he has so much of a better quirk than Stain. And yet Endeavor is like frozen by just like Stain's presence. It's crazy.
I know Stain's an amazing character. Oh my god, I love the guy. I made a ton of videos talking about him. Even videos I went off topic to compare to Stain because he's just so great.
Dude, I do that every day. Like every video I make is like goes off on a tangent at some point.
It's like, so Dr. Vegapunk has new inventions. Let's talk Stain.
I'm actually gonna do a video talking about Stain and comparing him to Garo from One Punch Man.
Ooh.
Just because they go like hero hunter, hero killers.
I hear it. Yeah. However,
Stain he's the more developed character, obviously, but we'll see when I do it. Yeah.
I like how
I'm voting for Stain. If I don't think I voted yet. I'm voting for Stain.
By the way, Clavis in the chat says, "Can we put Gang Orca on the list?" Like I knew it. I knew people were just like, "Hey, can we put that one guy from
whoever wants Gang Orca on the list, but doesn't talk about
all
the jeans."
All jeans is hilarious. He does wear all denim.
Who is that?
The denim is strong with this one.
All
Okay,
G's.
so everyone votes for Stain, yes?
Yeah, I love how Stain is so powerful, even like without his quirk. That's what blows my mind.
No,
Yeah,
I think that's
exactly.
Stain's quirk is useless. I mean, if he would have put toxins on his knives, he would have been even more dangerous than needing to cut the guy then lick the knife.
Yeah,
I think
His quirk is essentially nothing.
but it's
I think-
creepy as hell.
This is true. Hence the name AIDS Man.
By the way,
Oh, gosh, I don't
Stain,
know about that.
in the official stats, his speed is 6 out of 5.
Yeah, he's wicked. He's ridiculously fast.
Yeah, so
Okay.
okay, so Stain has just crushed it so far. He's gotten 5-0 all 3. And
So
now
I don't
in the
mean to be
finals,
rude or anything,
going
but if
against
if you-
Todoroki, and this is my nightmare because these are the
Oh,
characters I like the most.
These are
If
two
you think
Goliaths.
about
They are a lot
If
of
you
fan
thi-
favorites.
if you think about it, Todoroki also kind of crushed. He won 4-1 every single time. Sorry,
Haha,
Briggs.
but it was 4-1 versus 5-0.
This is true. And also, thank you very much, Briggs, for not putting Stain versus Todoroki in the first round.
Yeah, no, I try to make the matchup make sense, but also difficult.
Yeah, no, this was great. This was really great. This
But you know
one.
what's not great? Todoroki winning.
You know, if anything, this really does just prove how impactful of a character Stain was. And Todoroki is one of the main cast of the series. Stain only appeared in one arc. He's here in the final round.
And it wasn't even like one of those, 45 episode arcs. It was 3 episodes.
Yeah,
Three.
3 episodes, and
Count
he's
'em.
here. Yeah.
No, my vote, since no one else has the guts and gall to speak up, except for Briggs, who votes for Stain. I also vote for Stain, hands down. I love Todoroki as a character. He has nothing on Stain. This isn't even a hard decision for me.
Yeah, you're not alone. I vote Stain too. You're not alone.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Because I don't have to vote that.
I am so freaking.
Don't be a
I
bitch
I vote Todoroki. No, I'm kidding.
Just to give him something. He deserves. I think he deserves at least one vote here. but
Absolutely not.
Stain doesn't deserve to sweep in the final round. But
Yo, Animac, let's not be a bitch and vote. What say you?
Man, they're so different.
point if there's
Stain
3
is
votes,
a villain. He is my favorite villain. Todoroki is a student. He is my favorite student.
Okay, so assuming that it was 2-2, what would you say?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
We're all out of time, guys.
Yeah.
Stain.
Okay, fine.
I don't know, I'll vote for Todoroki.
Yeah, I would have voted for Todoroki, and I'll have to say that the next bracket should be sexiest female.
I'm down
in
for a
MHA.
waifu war.
No,
guys.
That's what I'm
Waifu
saying.
wars.
That's what I'm saying. Like you have to be specific though, because it's very hard when you have it as just like a kind of generic title, like best character, because then we're tossing up and weighing up what makes them best. Yeah, I mean, and
and we're
it comes
talking
very
about
hard.
our personal preferences.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
Stain wins 3-2. Congratulations to Stain, my favorite villain character. Making a video on him. Respect. Love Todoroki too. Love Momo. Lots of great characters. Yes. So in terms of the girl, I don't want to do sexiest because how do you judge that? It's just preference. We have to do
sexy.
who is best girl in terms of personality.
yeah.
Well, I think best.
No,
girl
but
in
then
terms
loads of them
everything.
won't even fucking be in there then.
No, we
Like,
can, you can
I mean,
include
it's not-
everything.
I mean,
No,
However,
best girl.
however you define best girl.
yeah, no,
I
but I'm
mean-
just saying, like, because personality-wise, you don't really know much of Midnight, Mount Lady, the Snake Hair Girl, all these other those ones that were weird. The guy. Oh shit, can't even expose it. But in the later arc.
Yeah, Bubble Girl
Yeah,
is
man.
hot as fuck. So many hot girls.
But I think we shouldn't just do My Hero Academia. I say we do like a full-on waifu wars. Just,
I'm
like,
down
the
for
hottest
that.
and best female characters
Yeah,
in
but
multiple
You see,
series.
there are issues here because, like, when it's going to be Rem versus Megaman, what are you going to do?
Dude, I don't even know what the
Who's
fuck you're
Ram?
talking about. Megaman versus
Who's
nobody.
Ram?
I can think of a few things.
By the
Dude.
way, yeah, this was really fun. Thank everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Leave a like if you enjoy Rant Cafe, and don't forget that we're here either on this channel or Nux Tacos channel every Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like
So
Toronto,
subscribe
New
to
York
it.
time. If you want to hang out and check us out, we do different topics every week, and yeah, really fun, guys. We'll talk about some future topics later and let you guys know. We had the honor of being joined today by Teching 101. Thank you, sir.
Hi, you're welcome.
His link is in the description, as is everyone else's. We also had the honor of Noxtaku joining us. Nux.
Yo, what an honor. An unexpected honor. Yeah, it's like I've never been here before. Thank you so much
betrayed
for
me,
having me.
man. You're lucky that I've even given you an outro.
I appreciate the honor of having an outro on the prestigious Rant Cafe.
Yeah.
And clearly you need to learn the art of the meme. I will tutor you after. It's only...
No, we'll have some kind of meme wars, the two of us. I see a video in that. Some kind of...
Yeah,
Yeah,
this could be interesting.
I was gonna ask, is this always on your channel, Anime Uproar? Is this like, do you alternate back between the two, or how's that?
No, we
work?
usually alternate between the two of us. I mean, like right now, My Hero Academia is bigger on his channel, so it's on his channel.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah,
we
we
alternate.
all-
7 Deadly Sins on my channel. We could finally have one on mine.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah,
I'm down to,
I'm down.
7 Deadly Sins, like bracket or whatever. I like
Yeah,
these
but-
brackets, man. I know people are gonna like fucking brackets, but I love them. They're so
These
fun.
are so fun.
I
They
know
are.
they are.
Ridiculously fun. I feel like that'd be the only time it could be on my channel if it's 7 Deadly Sins.
Shout
Well,
out to the unknown otaku in the chat who says that we have to have Nux Taku more often. Yes, yes.
It's true. It's true. We also had Briggs from All the Anime joining us.
Yo, I love Rant Cafe. I love doing brackets. I look forward to it so much. I have so much fun doing these debates, even if Todoroki went way further than he should have. And yeah, Twitch, Beastly Briggs. That's what I shout out now.
Oh yeah, I linked your YouTube, but he also has. He's a Twitcher. Good for you, Briggs. And also we had Soul Maka joining us, a guy who actually reads all the mangas
In the world.
who knows his stuff. And
Whoa,
also
all of them? That's crazy.
You don't understand. Every manga, before it gets published, it has to go through Soul.
yeah, every Black Butler, everything. But no, Soul is actually, he helps me a lot. He advises me in terms of like Boku no Hero. He gives me heads up when something really big happens in a chapter and I haven't read it yet. So yeah, definitely huge shout out to him. He also has a YouTube channel, link in the description. I don't know if he's posting on. I don't think he's been posting lately.
Mainly AMVs I've been posting at the moment.
Okay, cool.
I'd have to say as well that I don't know, I'm not really fond of brackets as such because I always feel like someone's left out, and it's like
all genes. Rest in peace, all genes.
Yeah, I mean, and same like especially like the last one, what was it? The best villain one?
Yeah.
My God, that was like the bracket itself just triggered me.
That was shonen villain or only though.
Why is Digimon in there? Like, what the fuck?
Because my Otismon is a great villain.
Why Crawler, not Miriam? Like, what the?
Crawler, not Meruem, because he was more popular and went with the most popular villain in the series.
Noxtaku wanted to do metrosexual vampire mon.
Oh man,
I like my Otismon.
Yeah.
He was a cool guy. He
My
creeped me out
Otismon
when I
was
was
great,
He creeped me out when I was a kid. That
as he should have.
giant monster form he had. Yeah, that was freaky as shit.
Yeah, it sounded like him from fucking Powerpuff Girls.
Him creeped me out too. That weird reverb
exactly.
thing they did with his voice, it was freaky as shit. I had nightmares about him growing
I
up.
don't know. I still think that one of the greatest anime villains that we totally forgot last week was Mojo Jojo.
Oh gosh.
Well, then why don't we just put freaking Wile E. Coyote from Roadrunner?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah,
We
we
should
should
do
do
one of
Elmer
those-
Fudd villains one. They just like, man, any bracket you can think of, we would do it, bro.
We have to do an anime tournament arc with only Mother's Basement anime, only like the not Japanese anime, like Scooby Doo and Avatar. And...
Yeah. In the house. But yeah, so this was awesome, guys. Thank you again for joining me. Thanks everyone in the chat. You guys have been great.
Good to
You
be
can also
here.
check us out, by the way, if you are a Discord person, you want to join the Anime Uproar Discord, we have chats there, so you can link in the description to that as well. And yeah, I think that's everything. So I think I can, unless anyone has anything else to say before we go.
No.
Gilgamesh sucks. That's it. No.
Gilgamesh-
sorry.
Gilgamesh
Paku
is an awesome
and
villain.
Todoroki's a bitch.
Oh, to the guy in the chat named loyal theorist of MatPat, do not watch my latest video.
I'm pretty sure he's another one of those torturing Noxtaku with me.
Oh my God, what's wrong with those guys?
I know there's so many accounts now, and none of them are me. But
Yeah, sure. By the way, there's a YouTube video.
Totally not cringy. Fuck you, Nox. Outro. Until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys.
Bang!
You did the thing.